Step into a world where house rental hunt is as thrilling as the catch. Welcome to House Rental Search, a riveting podcast series by Rent Beta House, where the journey of finding a rental home is transformed into captivating stories. Hear the triumphs, the trials, and the unexpected surprises. This is House Hunt Stories with Rent Beta House.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Travel Tour. Dive into the world with Travel Tour, your ultimate travel companion. Handling everything from passports to visas, we streamline your journey beyond borders. Connect with us on 07042978779 or catch the latest from us on Instagram and Twitter at @apptravel_. Remember, with Travel Tour, your international journey just got easy.
Yes, people, it's another segment of House Hunt Stories with Rent Better House. That's a session where you come share your house rental search experience with Rent Better House. The challenges you went through in trying to secure your rental apartment. And it's funny how far we have come. I say a big thank you to everybody who has been part of this journey with us. Thank you to our community. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to every guest who have made it so far to our podcast series. You've really made it interesting. You've made it interactive. You've made it an eye-opener. I mean, we cannot thank you enough. And we're also thanking community in future, for every other person that has picked interest in joining us, for every other sponsor that's looking forward to being a part of our community. We say thank you so much. To our listeners, we see the good job you're doing, you're liking, you're sharing, you're commenting on our posts. We say thank you so much for all you have been doing so far. You're the reason why we are here. And it's quite amazing how far we have come. Thank you so much. I mean, I cannot thank you enough for what you're doing for us. Yes, this platform tends to educate you. This platform tends to give you an eye-opener on what's going on in our community and the reason for us to come together collectively, to as we put our heads together in solving this issue that has to do with the bottlenecks surrounding the house rental search in Nigeria and in the entire African continent. So moving straight right into it, today we have our guest, Egba Ruth Chinyere. She has also been in that process of looking for a rental accommodation. And thank you, Chinyere, for making it possible to our podcast today. I mean, because of you, we are having an episode 7 of our podcast series. I thank you so much for that. And so the floor is yours, Chinyere. You can go ahead in sharing your house rental search experience.
Hello, my name is Ruth. I'm a dental technologist. Wow, talking about looking for house to rent. Please let me use that term, looking for house to rent. That process is not an easy one. Like I've not seen anything that is so challenging as that is. Because the thought of you going for one, in fact, you don't even know where to even start. Like, is it where would you start from? Where would you start the search from? Is it the fact that you have to go and meet one agent on that agent, one agent on that agent? Now, coming to my experience, at the time I finished my internship, I was studying for my NYS and I was trying to look for accommodation where I was going to serve. I had to stay in a friend's place. Now somebody directly introduced me to an agent. So I told the man I need a self-con, a nice place, a nice environment. He told me he has, how they talk, the hotel, they have a lot of millions and everything. They have places, they know places, they know this, they do that. I said, okay, let's go. He said, before we start, I have to give him the sum of 1,000. Is it 1,000? I think that was, yes, 1,800 naira. I was like, for what? He said, is this company? I told him that I know I was actually balancing, but not like him coming to charge me. I was not expecting that. The man collected his 1,800 naira, like play like Joe. And still, we had to go from one place to another. At the point, in fact, I was even trekking that I got tired of trekking. Because the places was, the first place I saw, I think it's water, the house soaks water. I don't understand whether they did not really and do a proper German floor for the building. The house soaks water. So I was like, no, I wouldn't want to go to this place. At least in short, to cut the long story short, we went to 3 places that day. Still, I did not really get what I want. Now, the following day, I called the same agent again. Okay, let's still continue the search. Can you imagine that this same agent asked for another fee? That it was another day. Like, it's another day for 1,800 naira.
Wow, that's really a lot. I mean, you spending a whole lot for a house search for a particular day. Wow. Kindly go on, please.
Now, what he did now was, after we got to a place, I said the place was fair, just that the kitchen and toilet were really too small. And I told him, okay, let's see if we can see a place that is better. At least so far, this is the only one that is still, at least I still appreciate. Now, introduce me to another agent. Now, this one told me his fee is 1.5. And imagine me now, look at me now, someone that is desperately for a house to live. I just have this short period. I could not just keep, I had to pay the second agent. Now, you see how much I've spent just in search of house. So it is one of the challenges that I think we face in Nigeria here, because the issue of you meeting an agent that wants to bill you, or even when you see the house you like, the agent will be charging double of the amount the house rent is. Come on, it's really tasking. No, it's really tasking. Like anytime I find myself in that kind of situation that I'm looking for house, I get this headache. But ever since I had the Rent Better House, yeah, I've had good words about them. I've actually looked into it. I've actually browsed about them. Look at, they have these amenities in place. They have this platform whereby it streamlines every of your search. You don't need to move about, you don't need to go about. You're just there. You're just there in your comfort zone and just searching the area, swiping through pictures of buildings, flats, just anything you want, any building you want, the areas you want. You're just swiping through them and you're seeing them. I think it's a thing of joy, because I'm very certain that the next time I'm trying to look for a house, I'm going to be looking for a house, I'll be using Rent Better platform.
Thank you so much, Ruth. And trust me, it's quite listening to you share your experience about your house rental search, I can clearly imagine you going through the stress of paying so much monies, going around in circles. I understand the frustration you faced, and I know it could be very annoying, especially when you're running within a time frame, or you're looking at a time frame to actually move into an apartment, possibly considering your job or your business, or starting up life afresh, or schooling. I could understand how that goes. So thank you so much. Yes, at Rent Better House, we are doing all of this collectively with you and our community, who are actually our listeners as well, who are listening to this podcast, and to everyone else, because we want to ensure that whatever your status, wherever you are in the society, you should be able to have access to residential accommodations or commercial rental properties or hospitality properties that suits your budget for your rental use. So yeah, thank you so much. We are doing everything we are doing in Rent Better House, inclusive with everyone else, with you, to ensure that everybody has access to suitable rental accommodations. So would there be final words you want to leave with our community, our listeners? Final words from you, Ruth?
I advise every one of us to join it, to use the Rent Better platform, because it makes the process very smooth for us. No, in fact, no unnecessary payment for agents. At least you know what you're paying, we know what you're doing, you're seeing it. So this is what I can say, and this is what I appreciate Rent Better House for these innovative ideas, because it looks very simple, but they are actually helping. They are helping people a lot. So I'll use this one to say kudos to Rent Better House. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruth, and thank you for making our episode 7 possible. Thank you for being our guest. And as always, to our listeners, you know how we do this. This platform is meant for everybody. You're free to come share your house rental search experience, whoever you are, wherever you are. Just reach out to us. Our contact details are all out there. You could get featured on our platform for free. We don't charge you for this. It's rather a community where we come share our house rental search experience, And the conversation goes beyond just this podcast. On all our platforms, you could literally leave your comments on our platforms. And thank you to our major sponsors as always, Etel Signature and App Travel and Tour. They have been amazing. They have made our podcast series simple and easy. I mean, both of them make our podcast series easy. Thank you so much for your continuous support to this movement. So, our listeners, there you have it. Episode 7 done. Thank you for always listening. Cheers and have a good one.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Ethel Signature. Wear stylish, customized bead accessories at your request from Ethel Signature. Stand out and look unique with refined gemstones and beads. Customized for you into beaded bags and caps, bracelets, waist beads and anklets to suit your fashion sense. Connect with us on Instagram at Ethel Signature or call or WhatsApp us on 090-637-29959. We also do worldwide deliveries. Ethel Signature, your best bead vendor in the yard.
Every day, in Nigeria, people are faced with one challenge or the other, and finding a suitable rental property to rent is one of them. Say goodbye to stress and search for a rental home anywhere in Nigeria, just from your comfort, which suits your budget. Go to www.rentbetahouse.com.ng and search for available rental properties anywhere in Nigeria at no stress. We are Rent Beta House.